A customer rolls into a small engine shop in Ohio with a riding mower that won't start. The mechanic takes one look, hands it back, and says he isn't touching it. He's not lazy or booked solid. He's protecting himself from a repair that could cost more than the mower is worth, from diagnostic software he was never given access to, or from liability if something goes wrong after he sends it back out the door. In the fifth place, robotic lawnmowers have become a headache for independent mechanics, not because of complexity, but because of digital lockouts and battery economics. Husqvarna's Automower, the industry leader, restricts core service functions like GPS navigation recalibration and boundary wire diagnostics to authorized dealers only. Even basic error code retrieval often requires a dealer-issued password or a hidden key sequence that's missing from the owner's manual. For a local shop, that means hitting a dead end before the repair even begins. The lithium-ion battery, which typically lasts 3 to 5 years, adds another layer of trouble. Replacement costs hover between $100 and $150 per pack, and non-warranty repairs can push annual ownership costs toward $300. For many shops, the combination of proprietary software and recurring battery expenses makes these robotic mowers uneconomical to service, leaving owners with few options beyond the dealer network. Number 4. The Ego Power Plus Z6 riding mower stands out as a turning point in the repair landscape. Instead of a traditional gasoline engine, this zero-turn uses a bank of 56-volt lithium-ion batteries, each one far more complex and hazardous than a standard 12-volt setup. The battery packs are linked to an advanced management system that monitors voltage, temperature, and cell balance, all packed inside a sealed aluminum housing. For mechanics accustomed to carburetors and spark plugs, servicing this high-voltage system means confronting real risks. Ego's own manuals warn that opening the battery management panel without proper training can lead to electric shock or fire. Even a basic diagnostic can become a liability issue, since missteps with the battery can trigger thermal runaway. The mower's modular design and dedicated support line further separate it from conventional equipment, making independent repair a specialized and often refused job. For many shops, the combination of safety hazards and unfamiliar technology is simply a line they won't cross. Number 3. Briggs & Stratton Vanguard. EFI zero-turn mowers have become a diagnostic minefield for independent mechanics. These engines, found on machines from Cub Cadet, Ferris, and Spartan, were marketed as a leap forward in maintenance, promising fewer carburetor headaches and cleaner emissions. But in practice, they introduce a new layer of complexity. Common trouble spots include crank position sensors that can fail intermittently, high-pressure fuel pumps that lose pressure under load, and ignition coils that break down only after the mower heats up. The real frustration comes when a mower runs perfectly in the shop, but stalls or bogs down on a hillside or under heavy grass. For a local repair shop, that means burning through hours of labor chasing a fault that refuses to show itself until the machine is back in the field. Without dealer-level scan tools or the ability to simulate real-world mowing conditions, independent shops are left with unrecoverable time and no clear fix, making these EFI zero-turns a job many simply decline. In second place, large commercial riding mowers with locked diagnostic software have shifted the repair barrier from technical skill to legal access. On many John Deere platforms, the Service Advisor system holds a monopoly on error code reading, software updates, and even basic troubleshooting. Independent shops face a wall. The diagnostic tools and passwords remain the property of authorized dealers, and the annual subscription for even limited access can exceed $2,000. The Federal Trade Commission's lawsuit against Deere, joined by multiple states, accused the company of creating an illegal repair monopoly. In April 2026, the $99 million settlement mandated broader tool access, but the details for commercial mowers remain unsettled. For now, if a machine throws a code or needs a software reset, what should be a 5-minute fix becomes a forced trip to the dealership and a wait in the service queue. Mechanics aren't refusing out of stubbornness. They're blocked by a business model that locks them out by design, leaving owners caught between downtime and expensive dealer rates. And finally, in first place, hydrostatic drive riding mowers represent the most familiar and now the most frequently refused machines in American garages. For decades, these mowers replaced old belt and gear systems with sealed hydraulic transaxles, promising smoother rides and less maintenance. But the reality for homeowners is that these units are built as sealed, non-serviceable assemblies. When a hydrostatic drive begins to lose power on one side, often from internal wear or contaminated fluid, the only practical solution is to replace the entire transaxle. The cost of a new unit, with parts and labor, can reach $1,200 to $1,800, more than the resale value of an 8-year-old to 10-year-old mower, which typically fetches just $1,300 to $1,600. For small engine shops, it is a simple equation. The repair bill outweighs the worth of the machine itself. Service manuals from major brands like Tough Torque and Hydro Gear call these transmissions maintenance-free, but that really means unrepairable in the field. The result is a wave of refusals, not out of unwillingness, but because no one wants to charge a customer more to fix a mower than it is worth. In 2026, this is the ordinary refusal playing out in driveways and workshops across the country, as the old promise of simple, affordable lawn care slips further out of reach. Across all 5 entries, one fact stands out. Repair isn't just harder, it's often impossible. For independent mechanics, the simple backyard mower is now a locked machine. Subscribe for more investigations.